Hi! Welcome back, my loves! You're here, and I'm so happy you're here because, as you might already be knowing, it's time for Friday Feelings Corner. It's just one of my favorite things to do all week is come here and spend time with you guys, talk about feelings and sing some songs, and also hang out with Teddy and Angus. And they're going to be here in just a second. I can't wait to catch up and find out how they've been doing. How are you doing? If you're watching this live, that means right now at 11:01 a.m. on Friday, January 15th. That's the name of the date today. I know things. Then please have your grown-up type in your names if you'd like for us to say hi right to you. And if you're watching the recording later, that's okay, because you know what? I'm saying hi to you too. And so are Teddy and Angus when they get here in just a second. Oh, I think they're here. Hi, Angus. Oh, hi. Oh, how's it going? Will you tell our friends how it's going so far today?
I'm having a pretty good day today. And also, oh, hi! Hey, everybody! I'm so happy to be back and to see all of you! Yay! Oh, but...
What? But what? What's going on?
Well, I don't know if he wants me to tell you this, but he didn't tell me not to. Teddy's right behind me, but he's going slow because he's mad and sad this morning.
He's mad and sad this morning? Oh dear, do you know why? Do you know what happened?
Well, I kind of do, but... Oh, here he is. He'll tell you.
Oh, hi, Teddy. Oh. Here, buddy. Yeah, let's have a good snuggle. Hi. Oh. So, Teddy. Hi. Oh, will you tell all of our friends hi? And maybe, I kind of get the sense that you're not having a great morning or feeling very good. Could you talk to us all and tell us how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way? You've got some practice doing that now, huh?
Well, I'm having a bad morning. Hi, guys. Hi, Holly Ava. Hi, Holly Ava. Hi, friends. Hi, Teddy. Oh, thank you. So, I'm having a bad morning because my mom was mean to me.
Your mom was mean to you? That is very surprising and upsetting to me. Why, in what way was your mom mean to you? I'm so sorry to hear you're feeling this way.
Well, okay, so this morning I was making special rock soup outside in a driveway, and I was putting rocks and snow and mud and leaves in the pot. Yeah, that's a fun game to do. Yeah, I like to do it, and so I was.
Okay, well, that all sounds okay so far. Then what happened?
Well, so then I needed a good spoon, and the only spoon in the kitchen that was the good spoon for stirring that was long enough was the big wooden spoon. So I took the big wooden spoon and I stirred a rock soup. And then my mom was mean to me.
Did you get her permission to use the big wooden spoon? Was that something that was okay to do?
Well, no. I know I'm not really technically. I wasn't. Okay. So she had told me before not to get dishes from the kitchen, but it wasn't a dish. It was a spoon, and it was the spoon that I needed. So I just grabbed it and I used it. But then Mommy said that because I used a spoon that was her grandma's spoon, then I could not watch a movie tonight. And, oh man, yeah, and that I had to give her my favorite new toy that she put away for a whole week. And it was so mean and not fair. Oh, wow, that sounds really sad.
That does sound like a pretty sad consequence, huh, guys?
What's a consequence? Yeah. What's a consequence? Oh, I know what it is. A consequence is a big area of land on the planet. Like Africa's a continent and America, I think. And no. I know what it is. It's continents. My great-grandma has to wear special pants because she has competence. No, I know. It's when you feel proud of yourself and good at things, you feel competence.
Wow, you guys have been learning a lot of really good words lately. But I'm afraid none of those are the word that I used. The word that I used, do you guys know that word yet? Consequence. A consequence. So, an area of land on the planet that's like a giant, great big island. There are 7 of them called continents. That's a continent. And if you can't always hold in your pee when you really want to, and that can happen sometimes, that's called incontinence, which sounds the same but is totally different. Oh, extra hugs. And I think at the end you were thinking of confidence, when you feel very proud of yourself and feel good at the things that you're doing.
Oh, yeah, confidence.
Yeah, that's confidence. But what we're talking about is a consequence.
So what is a consequence?
Well, a consequence is every single thing that we do every day is a choice. Whether you choose to do something, say something, every single thing we do is like an action. And every single action that anybody ever does causes a consequence. Actions have consequences. What it means is the thing that happens because of what you did, or the way that it affects other people.
Well, so how come my mom being mean was a consequence?
You know, I understand how that felt mean and unfair, but only because I don't know if you've thought about the whole story. Let me give you an example of a consequence. Do you guys want to see a cool example? It's easier to think about these things when you can see something, right? Okay, I'm going to have you guys sit here. Actually, yeah, I'll have you sit right here and I'll show you. I have this bottle of water because I was going to soak some labels off of some things I just got. Do you see the water? Okay. Now, I also have this cool marble because I really love cool marbles. Do you guys like cool marbles? Oh, yeah, they're pretty awesome. Now, if I drop the marble in the bowl, what do you think the water's gonna do? You don't know? Let's see. Marble, water, bowl. Ooh, I'm going to drop it gently. Oh, see those circles going around? Let's do it again. Yeah, see the circles? Well, every single action or word or choice that we do, it acts like if the marble is my choice and the water is the world and the people and things around me, when I make my choice, like taking the spoon that I wasn't actually supposed to take, and I knew that already, it goes in here and it makes ripples come out. See? Goes in. Ooh, that was a little bit of a rough choice because that made a big splash, right? So every single thing we do, every single choice we make, it makes ripples come out like we just dropped ourselves into a pool of water. And if it was a loving choice, love goes out. And if it was a sad choice, sad things or bad things go out, and that can splash back on us or splash onto other people who wouldn't like it. Either way, we're pushing them out, and the way that they hit people and the way that they bounce back at us, that's a consequence. Is that starting to make more sense?
Maybe a little bit? Yeah. Maybe a little bit. I mean, okay, so let's see. Okay. So if I made a good choice and I said, Teddy, you look like you need a hug, and I love you and want you to feel happy, so I'm going to give you a big hug. Oh, thank you, Teddy. That felt good. I feel better now. So, like, that was like a good, loving choice, right?
Yeah, that really was. I really appreciated that.
So then I don't have consequences?
No, the word consequences means the effect of what you did, what happens because of what you did. So, Teddy, you said that made you feel better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means the consequence of a loving choice was a loving feeling.
Oh, I'm starting to get it. Okay, but I took the spoon because it was the best spoon for what I needed, and then my mom was mean to me. How is that a consequence? I don't understand how that's a consequence.
Well, let me ask you a couple of other questions that I think will help us get to the bottom of this. Did your mom tell you before not to take the spoon from the kitchen to use as a toy? when you chose to use the spoon because it was your favorite one, did you think about the fact that she had asked you not to?
Oh, no.
Did you think about why she asked you not to?
No.
Did you think about whether that spoon was maybe special to her? Because I think I heard you say that it was her grandmother's spoon. Maybe it's really a special thing that gives her loving feelings and she wants to take special, careful care of it.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I figured you didn't think about that. One time, when I was very little, I got a locket necklace for a present. Oh, sorry, sweetie. A necklace that I could put a picture in when I opened it. So when my mom was busy, I went around the house and I took pictures that I liked out of frames, and I used scissors, practice, to cut all the little faces out so that I could put the little faces of the people that I loved in my locket. And my mom was very sad and upset because even though she had never given me a rule not to cut the pictures, those were all pictures that she loved. And I ruined them when I cut the faces out because I didn't wait to ask her how she might feel or even think, wait, before I do this, let me think. Would that make mom feel good or not good? Because these are her pictures.
I guess.
So maybe your mom wasn't being mean by giving you a consequence of putting your toy away and not letting you watch a movie.
Oh. Because she was sad?
No, although maybe she was. It's sad for big people when we have to help our littlest ones practice learning about consequences. Because out in the world, when you get bigger and bigger and you don't have your parents there to help you with every single choice all day long, the world has consequences. That's just the way it works. So the more we practice noticing how our actions make other people feel or affect other people or the world around us before we make a choice, I know it takes a lot of practice. I'm still practicing every day. But the more we practice, the more it's easier and easier to make loving choices first and make consequences, just like your choice with the hug, that make people feel good and that help others and the world. That was a lot of words. Are you guys getting this?
I think so. So, when we do something without thinking of what happens next or asking someone if it's okay, if it's their stuff or whatever, if we make a choice without practicing the consequences, then our parents use the consequence to help us practice more. I guess.
Well, let's do one more example with the bowl, okay? I'm going to have you guys sit. We're almost ready to sing our feelings song, but I want to show you one more thing to help us learn, okay? Here's the bowl. Here's the marble. The bowl is full of water and it's pretty cold. Now, if you were dry and comfortable and warm, and I didn't care about that or didn't think about that, and I just threw this into the water as hard as I could, if I just went bam, and it splashed all over you, Would the consequence of my choice be a happy one for you or a sad one?
I think that would be sad because I would be cold and wet, and there was not a loving choice for a friend to do without checking first. Yeah, I like to be splashed in the summertime, but it's cold and windy outside. I would not want my fur and wool to be cold and wet. Yeah, me neither. I don't think that would be very nice.
Right, so the consequence of doing that without checking or thinking of you or looking around to see what happens, you would be pretty sad and maybe even angry with me. But I'm the one who made the choice, so, it makes sense that that was the consequence because I just splashed and just did a big thing, a sad choice because I didn't think of anyone else's feelings and I didn't ask or look around or anything like that. I could have even splashed water into the computer and I would not be able to have Feelings Corner with you guys anymore because it would have broken. That would have been a terrible consequence, right?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that would be awful. I'm so glad you did not make that choice.
Oh yeah, I was just pretending because I have more practice, so I wouldn't do that. But what if every single one of us went around the world holding a bowl of water in one hand and a marble in the other hand, and every single person just did whatever they wanted, and if they wanted to throw their marble in the water and make a big splash on everybody else without asking, then they would just do that and nobody would ever think about it and nobody would ever think about each other and everybody would just do what they wanted. What if everybody did that? Do you think that would be nice to go around in a world like that?
That doesn't sound very good. No, I don't think I would like that.
Let's think of some other examples. What are some choices that you guys might make or somebody might make that would not be nice if everybody just did exactly what they felt like and never thought about anyone or anything else? Can you guys think of some examples? Do you know the word litter? Not like kitty litter, but litter like trash.
Oh, yeah. If everybody just threw all of their trash on the ground, yeah, not into a trash can for recycling, everything would just be a big mess. Yeah, nobody would pick up trash. Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah, or like, what if everybody just took what they wanted from anyone's house or any store or anything that they saw that they liked and they never asked about anybody's feelings? Would you feel safe and good in a world where anybody might take anything that was special to you without asking or thinking of it?
No, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah, there's a lot of examples of how we have to practice, learning to think about our choices and try to make the ripples that we send out with every choice loving, helpful ripples as much as we can. And that helps us treat ourselves with love too. Because believe me, it feels really good to make loving choices and feel comfortable like that. Do you love the choice that you made now that you think about how special that spoon was for your mama and how she might have felt when you took it and were not being careful with it and I didn't ask her?
No. I wish I thought about it first because I feel sad that I made her feel bad and I would not like it if she took feel bad. Oh, here, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't want to make you feel bad, but it's an important part of life to notice which choices make us feel good when we look at their effects and consequences, and which ones make us feel not good. And it just takes more and more and more practice to make the ones that make us and everybody and everything around us a little bit better and a little bit nicer and a little bit snugglier and stuff like that. You think you got it now?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I totally got it. Now I know what a consequence is. When I make a choice, what my choice makes happen is the consequence. Yeah, okay, so the consequence is what happens because of the choice you made. Yeah, and it just takes practice to think about what will probably happen or how other people feel before we make a sad choice. Yeah, and when our parents to do something, like take a toy or no movie or something like that, they're not being mean. They're helping us practice think about consequences first. So we practice first and don't make so many sad choices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn, but it's a good one. And pretty soon, you're going to find that all that practice makes it easier and easier to be happier and happier and make more and more loving choices, which is exactly why we sing our song. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Got it, my rattles. Are you ready to sing our feeling song and say goodbye for today? I love you too, Haleiwa. Giving you a big hug. You know the words to the song, and for anybody who doesn't, just clap along or listen to the words and try to think about what they mean and how they make you feel. Okay, here we go. Even when we're grumpy, even when we're hungry, even when we're tired, we make loving choices. Even when we're hungry, even when we're tired, even when we're grumpy, we use loving voices. I'm kind to you, you're kind to me, 'cause we're all one big family. I'm kind to you, you're kind to me, 'cause that's how we treat friends. Even if we're nervous, even if we're worried, even if we're angry, we use loving voices. Even if we're nervous, even if we're worried, even if we're angry, we make loving choices. Sometimes it's hard. Most times, right, guys? Sometimes we miss. And that's why everybody needs practice. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we miss. So we're kind to ourselves too. Yay! Yay! Okay, this has been a long one, so it's time to say bye-bye already. And we'll go and play and have some fun, and we'll practice different things with consequences, like a science experiment. We could take that bowl outside, throw things into it, make splashes, and see what freezes and all that stuff. That'll be fun, huh?
Yeah, okay, that feels better. Yeah, let's do it. Bye, Haleiwa. I love you. Bye, everybody. Yeah, bye, everybody. I love you too.
And I hope that you, Teddy, And you, Angus, and you at home will practice being super loving to yourself and forgiving yourself if you make a choice that has a sad consequence, because we all do it and it just takes practice to make fewer. But when you're a big person, it still happens. It's just part of life. The more you can forgive yourself and be kind and loving to yourself, and the more you can practice thinking about other people's feelings, those ripples go all the way out into the world and make it a kinder, more loving, safe, and fun place to be. Right? Here comes the ripples. Boom. All right. I love you so much. Ah, spilled some water. Boop. That was the consequence of not looking at what I was doing. It's okay. I love you, love you, love you. All of you, every single one of you. I love you with all my heart. And I'm so, so proud of you. Exactly the way you are. And if you want a hug, here it comes. Did you feel it? Oh, I hope so. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. Keep on practicing. Mwah! We're going to go play now.